How are we?
Hi, Sue.
Hey, Lou.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to Straight Diva.
Why is it called that?
Because I'm actually gay.
And I love to sing.
How you doing?
So good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good week?
Good week.
Missed ya?
Missed you too. I got drunk for the first time since New Year's Eve.
Were you sober until that point?
No, like I've had a couple of drinks,
I've
but
been
it was my
about.
first time getting white gold.
Yeah.
And aside from puking and seemingly trying to get with people that were in relationships.
Yeah. Polly.
I realised that now I hate the puff of my booze-ridden face more than I love the feeling of socially lubricating hangouts with people I don't really like that much.
But the gag is, right, guys, Louis is obviously doing this new series where he plays a 38-year-old complex white man who does music reviews, right? And I thought in his last video he looked so beautiful. Like, you looked so beautiful. You looked radiant. I was like, come on, Louis, you look brill. And then he came around my house today and I was like, yeah, you look gorgeous when you did that. And he was like, that was my puffy face.
I've got
I was
booze
like,
face.
girl, you have not.
Booze face is real.
I wouldn't know, I don't drink.
You just gone.
I just do MCAT.
But yeah, that's what's happened in my week. How are you?
I'm good, really, really good. I also got rat arse on Saturday. We're dancing on the tables. We made the whole of Dog and Bell shout gay rights.
Come on.
Because we were passing poppers around the tables, and then someone was cheersing their shot after doing some poppers, and we shouted, "Say gay rights!" And so everyone started saying it, and then everyone started shouting gay rights. So if you were at Dog and Bell on Saturday.
Howdy, partners. We're going down to the Dog and Bell for a couple of whiskeys, a couple of bourbons.
Hello. But if you were there, it was quite the real one. Also, I want to shout out Will from the Dog and Bell, who watches the pod.
Shout out Will.
I think their name's Will. Your name is Will. I know it's Will.
Shout out anyone who's seeing us out in the streets of London.
And then saying something.
And then saying something. Seemingly, everyone's saying something to Sue. Nobody's saying anything to me.
But I'm an approachable, young, trans, sexy, fuckable woman.
But then what am I?
An approachable, trans, sexy, fuckable looking woman. We're twins. It's Jamie, not Will. It's Jamie. Shout out to Jamie.
Shout out Jamie.
Who listened to our podcast, and as I was coming into Dog and Bell, grabbed me and said, "Hey, Sarah," which I really appreciate. And I loved.
It's good. The Dog and Bell needed this PR win because they've been getting lots of shit for Guinness shortages recently.
Oh my God, I know, I've heard. So it's Iris Law, Guinness shortage, and now us. What else does the world want?
Is the Dog and Bell officially dead now? Or?
Well, I mean, do you know what I mean? Dead!
Not until we do the Straight Diva activation there.
And what? More on that later. Joking, it's literally, we know nothing.
What's happened this week? We've spoken about the Grammys. Kendrick Lamar performed at the Super Bowl.
Which I can't stop watching the thing where he just says, "Say Drake." The smile that he does.
Say Drake!
Say Drake. But the smile is so infectious. It's so cunt. So beautiful, such a beautiful man. And the flares.
The flare, the
and
boot
the
cuff.
Celine's. Are they Celine? James said they were Celine earlier. But I know that he was wearing Martine on the jacket.
James is like name branding Kendrick's whole outfit.
Yeah. Celine on the jacket, I know that.
Okay.
No, Celine on the jeans.
Said Florida on it.
Martine Rose on the jacket, I think.
Yeah, he likes Martine Rose.
He loves. We all love Martine Rose.
Martine Rose t-shirt on the album cover.
Fierce.
London designer Kieran Birch designed. Shout out Kieran Birch.
Shout out Kieran Birch, girl. But yeah, shout out Martine. And Martine, if you ever want to come on the pod, we would love it. I'll wear my Martine Rose Clark Wallaby collab, and we'll all laugh together. I got given them.
We could have her on.
I mean, whenever you're free, like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Fashion Week's about.
Where did do you watch Super Bowl performances?
Yeah, I do. I probably watched every single one.
Yeah.
Hated Coldplay's.
Where did this rank?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely enjoyed it. But obviously, then you've got to remember that Rihanna did it and Beyonce did it.
I thought.
And Lady Gaga did it as well. That was also fierce.
Lady Gaga did it.
Katy Perry did it. And I really love Katy Perry.
When did Katy Perry?
Because Lady Gaga came down like that. Remember that? No, she did. She like lowered on the way down.
Like the Gruffalo.
Yeah, like the Gruffalo. The Muffalo girl.
I think I love Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Because I am actually the 38-year-old complex guy that I mock in these videos.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was the best Super Bowl performance. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
I think the standard is so high.
Yeah.
I think the things I didn't like about it was that he played only new stuff, really, apart from Humble,
Yeah.
which isn't my favorite Kendrick song, but I guess is one of his biggest. But like, we couldn't do fucking swimming pools. We couldn't do like,
Yeah.
I can feel ya, bitch don't kill my vibe, bitch don't kill my vibe, bitch don't kill
I would be lying if I said I've ever listened to Kendrick Lamar.
Really?
But I feel like I'm late. I feel like there's so many artists in the world that like I have never listened to because I feel like I'm so late that I can't even start to eat it up. Like, obviously hear the hits. Like, I know the hits.
Yeah.
And that one was like, you still love me. Love that. Got that saved.
Zakari.
Yeah, but like so fab. But like
I wanna be with you.
I wanna be with. It was so good.
It's
But
such a
like, and
banger.
obviously he's like the best ever. Shout out the noodle drop. And yeah, I think he's amazing, but I don't listen to him.
Yeah. But he is a great performer. He felt like he belonged.
Oh, 100%. He ate it the fruit crew. Long time coming, really.
I just feel like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool in some ways that he played just stuff from the new album apart from Humble, but also like I would have appreciated. But the show was great. Samuel L. Jackson cameo was kind of cool,
Yeah.
kind of mysterious, undertones. What's he really saying? Something about
the mule thing,
America,
which is amazing, which he is definitely necessary to say, and then because they don't get paid. I literally just saw a TikTok just before he came, so he said what he needed to say. He looked at the camera and shouted out Drake. Like, he just did exactly what I feel like a good artist should do, and he said what was very important.
And I was very happy that SZA did so well because I feel like
She grabbed that mic and she sang nothing. She skipped around that stage and she made no more noise with her mouth, but she danced to that backing track and she mouthed those words.
What?
Lip sync extravaganza.
Really?
Have you not seen all the TikToks about it?
No.
Girl.
No.
Yeah. SZA is my favourite drag queen this week. She won the mini challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race. Boobs. She might have been singing, but everyone's saying that she's lip syncing.
Happy for her because
I love her though.
I love her, and but more than anything, I feel like I've heard her speak about. She had her first TV appearance recently, and she was like,
On Drew Barrymore, right?
I think so, yeah. And
And
she was
Sophie,
like, that's the first one I've ever done. That's the first TV appearance I've ever done. I was like,
Yeah.
what? And because she was like, because I'm fucking petrified of it.
Yeah.
And like, she got loads of hate for headlining Glastonbury.
I thought she smashed Glastonbury.
She smashed it, and I feel like she just gets, maybe she's not that confident in her live prospect. So I was really happy for her that she killed it. But
she's like one of the best ever, in my opinion.
If she did backing track, that's a shame, I suppose.
But it's what it is. I probably would as well.
You reckon?
Yeah. I would not be playing. Do you know who should do Super Bowl? Is Miley Cyrus on Super Bowl? Don't eat the climb. There's always gonna be another mountain.
Shakira's done the Super Bowl.
Why has Miley Cyrus not done it? Miley Cyrus doing 23. She comes out. Cornrows.
Days on my feet.
Just full problematic for like 5 minutes. But the gag is, I say that, but people won't find it problematic. Everyone will eat it up.
Party in the USA.
I feel like everyone's behind Miley Cyrus's weird era. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Every pop
I mean, I
star,
can't speak for everybody.
Every pop star who has been around since they were like 17 has that moment where I'm going to do the weird one.
Yeah. Oh, she's been a freak. We Can't Stop is a
Bjork
banger.
was a big inspiration for this album.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I've been listening to a lot of Sophie recently.
Oh my God, I know. Or I went to this amazing rave in Prague. Joking twigs. Because actually what I would like to say about Eusexual is circling back. Oh, not there. Circling back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That was horrible. Circling back to Eusexual.
Yeah.
I would like to say that it's actually an unreal album.
It's
like,
really
I'm
good.
obsessed with it. I can't stop listening to it.
I haven't listened to it that much, but I think I've listened to it twice, and you can tell she really put her all into it.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the Northwest song. Really,
I'm obsessed with it.
It's
Bum,
it's
bum, bum,
yeah,
bum,
it's the nursery rhyme of
yeah.
it.
Konnichiwa.
But I was also thinking the other day, like, why don't Charlie XCX and Twigs just beef?
Well, I know, but have you heard about that?
No.
Apparently Von Dutch is about Twigs. Did you not see that? Yeah.
It?
And it's like calling her like a starfucker.
So why doesn't Twigs just respond?
But then Twigs is like, they're different artists. Like, they're two of my favourite artists, but like, I think Twigs is not saying she is above it, but I feel like she's too above it.
I don't know what the Twigs album before You Sexual is called. Capricorn?
Capra songs.
Capra songs?
Yeah, bangers.
Yeah, but I thought she was ripping Charlie on that a bit. Or at least on
I
some
mean,
songs.
yeah.
And
I feel like they're so similar that they like almost... I think that might be the issue. They're just
they
so
definitely
similar.
don't hang out. And why would they? 'Cause
No,
they're like,
I don't think there's even photos of them together.
they're in the same, like, they're fighting for the same sort of kind of
I'll go.
food.
Yeah.
They're in the same class.
Have they ever had a photo together? Maybe
So-
they've never liked each other.
But like, there's the Matty Healy, George Daniel parallel story subplot. Like,
there was definitely some tea there. One thing I will say about the gag is we're talking about Twigs and Charlie, the only two artists in my whole life that I'd ever want to collab with, and we're just dogging them both.
yeah.
And so I'm really doing my own career
why am I
chances.
putting them against each other?
However,
But imagine them going bar for bar,
and M for M.
and then like you've got Matty Healy and George Daniel on Charlie X's side, Gabriette, and then on Twigs' side you've got like Opia, and like everyone. and like all the
Shout out Opia.
and
We
all,
love
and
you
all,
girls.
and all these Prague
Not
gays,
Opia.
and they're just
Not
going bar.
Opia.
They're going bar for
Well,
bar.
no, because let's be real. Like, especially like Twigs. Like, Twigs has called. One thing I will say about Twigs is even when she did like the Vogue stuff, the Pole stuff, like she gets the right artists in, and like she's doing an album based in the club. It's not about the club, but based in the club. Girls, she got the girls out. Like Dawson Superstone is booked to play a party. Like Opia is hosting. Like.
Check Hunter Schafer.
Do you know what I mean?
Like Dawson Superstone, she's a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
people know Dawson. Check Hunter Schafer
Absolutely.
is like the slightly niche meme page. They really did their
they
homework.
really
You gotta
out.
give them props.
No, 100%. And I feel like that's the thing is it's like they're getting. Everyone was out, and she did her.
Shout out DSS.
Yeah, shout out DSS.
Got
You
DSS.
crack hole.
DSS
Joking, you're not.
got me cancelled by Fold.
That's fierce.
For anyone that doesn't know,
For your night out thing.
Fold
saw it.
is a club in London, and then I did this joke post where I was saying like what I would do if I was leader of the new London nightlife task force. And the first thing was like I would move Unfold to Saturday at 3 so footy lads wouldn't come. And then Dawson Superstone top comment, 50 likes. I'm telling Fold that you took a picture of the inside. Bear in mind, I didn't.
Did Fold say something?
Fold DM'd me saying.
No.
Fold DM'd
Go,
me
you don't
saying.
want to go anyway.
Fold DM'd me
Say
saying.
Sue took it.
I can't go to Fold right now anyway. Well, actually, I think I can, but I got
Because
banned.
he's transphobic. Because he's transphobic. He can't go
No.
now because it's full of faggots and trannies.
For a far more boring reason,
Okay.
really. It was because I lent my provisional driving license to my friend's cousin
Oh,
for
okay.
a night out.
Yeah.
And they were like, "This isn't you." Confiscated my ID
Oh,
and banned me for 3 months.
yeah.
That was a year ago. I haven't been since.
Should we go to Fold?
Yeah.
Should we go? Oh my god! Right, okay, we're gonna do a Fold meet up.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go. Should we go?
Yeah.
Oh my god, let's go to Fold.
Tech Couture's in a couple of weeks.
I've no idea. I've
We
absolutely
should go
no
to Tech
idea.
Couture. If I
Well,
can get
Opie's
in,
got,
though.
Opie's got the Converse night coming up, right? We should go to that together.
Oh.
Oh my god, should we go?
There'll be-
Let me mess him right
There'll be
now.
street interviews in the smoking area.
Snake denting girl.
Too many influencers in one club.
Yeah, when is the Opia night? We should go to that together. And oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious.
But they DM.
20th of Feb.
I'm there.
I think I'm on
I don't know
the
what I'm
same
doing,
day
but
of
I'm
the
there.
day's party as well. We could do it all.
All right, that's
I got
enough.
plus one.
That's enough clouty parties to be named.
Sorry.
On the pod. Everyone's gonna be like, what?
I know, yeah, sorry.
But Vold DM'd me saying, delete this immediately.
No.
And I was like, oh, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, is it because of the headline or the picture?
Yeah.
And I spoke to Dawson Superstone and she was like, it's definitely because of the picture. And I was like, okay, I get that because
Yeah.
they want their space to be sacred. But if you Google Fold, there are
Pictures of
thousands
it,
of
yeah.
pictures of the inside. And that's how I got the picture. So I'm sorry, Fold.
Yeah, we're sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
Please
like the opposite of sorry.
don't be mad. Please let me
Louis,
come.
sorry. I'm not sorry. If you want to be sorry, I'll be sorry.
I would be. The thing is, they messaged me and they said delete this immediately.
Hate that. Who do you think you talk to?
And it,
Seriously, I'm so serious. Who the fuck do you think you're
and it
talking
was
to like that?
if just say it nicely and I would have deleted
That's
it
what I mean.
immediately.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is on the social media for Fold? Dickhead.
Thanks, Sue.
Honestly, but don't talk to people like that. That's the reason why people take photos in your club. If you were more respectful, people respect your boundaries. Cunt.
See you on the 20th.
Yeah. But we're there. So
but
taking
yeah,
pickies.
that was something that happened in my week. What else has happened in the last week?
What topics to talk about?
What's been happening on TikTok?
Full bush in a bikini.
Full bush in a bikini.
Which I'm so for. Because
Yeah.
I did a shoot the other day, which I can't say what it was for.
Yeah.
But I was... Babe, I'm full bush at the minute.
Yeah. I feel like it's easy for a straight cis man to say, but I feel like everyone is pro bush at the moment.
Loving it.
Like, armpits was cool.
Don't like an armpit.
You don't like an armpit?
Not on a girl, I'm really sorry. But, like, I'm up.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know, like, my... No, like, if I see girls with it, I'm like, work.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, like, it needs to go. I think because, obviously, as a trans woman, like, that directly ties into, like, this giving man. Do you know what I mean? And I have such shit armpit hair anyway. Mine's just like a wisp. So I just get rid of her.
It's a point that you so beautifully explored on your views from a bridge
Exactly.
video. And that Sean Fay, I don't know how to pronounce
Sean
it.
Fay, yeah.
Sean Fay explores in her new book.
Love in Exile.
Love in Exile. Shout out Love in Exile.
Shout out Love in Exile. I was listening to it today. I need to buy it, really. Sorry, Sean.
It's really good. Yeah, I need to. I'm listening to it on Spotify Premium.
Yeah, same. Oh, sorry, Sean.
I was like, yeah, I want to talk about it. Probably not going to mention that I'm listening to it on Daniel X, arms dealing, streaming Death Star.
I am listening to it, but because I just can't bother to read it at the minute.
It's got shades of All About Love, but
so All About Love.
But and she references it. But I think I've said this on the podcast before. Sean Fay seems like funny and
she's great,
nice, whereas Bell Hooks made incredible points. But like, I remember talking about her going to party, and there was like, you just sound like unlikable.
It is All About Love was hard to get through for me, but it taught me a lot about love. That's why I'm excited to look at Love in Exile, because it's by somebody who also has looked at it for the same reason. Do you know what I mean? So she references Bell Hooks whilst also moving forward with her point about like life right now. And Sean's amazing. Sean's fucking so talented and wonderful. And the time I met her, like, diva.
And she's got a great voice as well, because she does the audio.
Lovely voice.
But yeah, pro bush and bikini for sure.
Yeah, pro bush and bikini.
How did it go down on the shoot?
Well, the thing is, I can't really say what was on the shoot,
right.
but like they put me in this thing, and I was obviously in like my gaff, like because I had to be tucked to the highest of heavens because I was presenting feminine that day, and which is hellish for me because I literally hate being tucked, and that's for another topic. I just hate it so much. So anyway, I was
that's a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, that's Patreon exclusive, and you can see the tuck as well for just $5.99 a month.
And then we'll open up our OnlyFans as well.
yeah, that sounds right. But no, so I was like tucked, but like I was like, am I going to shave my pubes that are coming out the side? And I was like, no, I'm not. Maybe if I went on a holiday I would, but I was like, it's one shoot. These lot are going to see me like that. Like, who's going to see me like that? A stylist? I'm like, are you paying my bills? No. Unless you want to, and I'll shave them. But I think it's like, yeah. So I'm just, I'm full bush, full bikini.
Bush did 9/11.
Blow it up, girl. Light it up. I'm on fire. Thanks for that.
Blow the other one down too.
Yeah. Oh, they hit the Pentagon. But yeah, get Bush out this year. Bush in. Towers out. They're poor.
And then what was the other thing that happened on TikTok?
Right, okay, so we're talking about it. I don't know what he's called.
Yeah, for context, Sue's been educating me on this Australian looking man who you just
I don't know whether it's just on my FYP, but if you have seen it, shout out to the girlies who have seen it. There's a man who is online who approached an Australian woman who did videos about decentering men, right? So he approached this girl being like, hi, we just want to talk about your views because we are opposing them. Instead of taking no for an answer, he just persisted to get this girl to meet up with him and his friends to talk about it, about decentering men, which is the whole reason why a person would want to decenter men. and then has now that he's been called out for it, has gone to his podcast after she did this really eloquent video telling him about books that he could read, or that he should read some books about like decentering men and the male patriarchy. Started crying on the podcast, saying he doesn't read. Not that he can't read, just that he finds it hard because he used to be an awful man and now he's a less awful man. Still an awful man, but a less awful man. And he can't read.
And then he goes on to say, I'm just trying to be a bit of me.
I'm trying to be a bit of me. And he's crying and he does a hair flip as he flips his hair back. And I'm just like, I can't deal with men anymore.
After scrolling TikTok for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I just don't want I just don't want to read.
I just don't want to read. I just want to be me.
Yeah. It's
a hard watch. It's a hard watch, and just proves the point. How many more times are we just getting proven the point that like men ain't shit? And even when they're trying to, what are you trying to prove? You're not listening. Listen, just listen.
And the other
for
thing,
a second, girl.
Yeah, and
like,
take no for an answer.
Just take no, and that's the whole thing about it. Is he was like, I hated being told no. What other situations have you hated being told no? Then
yeah, and then he's like, yeah, and I've been a creep in the past. And you're like, whoa!
He literally might as well have just said, I'm a rapist.
Yeah, he goes like, yeah, and I hate hearing about men being creepy because, you know, I've done some fucked up shit in my past. And it's like,
what the fuck?
Oh,
but this is what we're dealing with. And then this is like, unfortunately, what this poor woman has had to deal with this week. And thank God she called him out and everyone agrees with her.
18 days straight of fucking...
Of him just bothering her.
I must win. I must get
Could you imagine waking up and being like, and I guarantee him and his mates thought it was funny. I would genuinely put money on that him and his mates were like, oh, just message her again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And they're probably just doing it for clout.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And they're still getting clout now because why are you filming a pod? You have sat there, we do a podcast, surprise. And like he's sat there, it's like you crying right now, me stroking your back, getting on that laptop after the podcast finishing, editing the bastard, uploading it, clipped, zoomed in on you crying. Girl.
Yeah. And it's
you
like,
shouldn't have uploaded it. You would have just said sorry and disappeared offline for a little bit.
It's like, I think men's mental health has peaked.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of men's mental health. Please leave me alone, men's mental health.
I think they've taken men's mental health and fucking nuked it into the ground.
Yeah. When men are like, I might kill myself, I'm like, please. Just get the pills. I just
can't fucking read.
Yeah, and just like, girl, do it. Save me a job. I wasn't even watching Loose Women the other day. I was watching Loose Men. Who asked? Men have been loose for thousands of years, and look what we're doing. Yeah. Struggle in love. Bring back Loose Women. Am I right, girls? Am I right? Where is Denise Welsh? It's Wednesday morning. I've called in sick at work, and I've got Loose Men. Why is Ashley Banjo talking at me?
She's doing...
Is it Ashley Banjo?
Ashley Banjo's Diversity.
Diversity. It's someone from Diversity. No, Jordan. Is his last name Banjo?
Who cares?
Are they brothers? There's who cares? I think they're brothers.
Denise Welch is too busy doing the fucking... It's not The Chase, but the one where you're a celebrity and you have to run away from like, these interrogators. And then she goes to Finsbury Park to see Matty do a show.
Oh, she's amazing.
I'm dead proud of him.
She's amazing.
But yeah, it's like, it's just, it reminds me of reading of Mice and Men.
Oh, girl.
I just can't fucking read.
I can't read. Kill it then. Kill it with fire.
Yeah. I want guys to talk about their mental health, but like,
I don't.
Maybe not all the time.
I want guys to talk about their mental health to each other and not to women. That's what we need to stop. Yeah. Men, if you want to talk about your mental health, talk to other men about it. Don't talk to women about it, because women know, because they live it, because they've had to be the fucking victims to your mental health forever. Don't talk to women about it. Go get help, you prick.
And it feels like we've peaked at men's mental health, where it's like, well, men are just so bad at talking about it. It's like, well,
bore off.
It feels like we've gone too far the other way. Anyway, should we do some agony aunt?
Yeah. God, that was heavy. Who else is annoyed? I'm shaking. So divas, we keep doing agony aunts on this, and we're thinking we're going to make it a running thing. And we're going to make agony aunts running on this show. And I just want to say again how grateful I am, because we asked, and I was like, people might not say, because we did an agony aunt the other week, and we've had more agony aunts than ever. And I genuinely...
double fist in it.
That's crazy. And I've got like DMs as well, and I just feel very honoured that people actually listen to us. And I'm so serious. I'm very, very grateful.
Very, very grateful. Except again, I got 5 and you got like 30.
But because also at the same time though, I get the queer community to talk him. Do you know what I mean? So straights don't talk about their feelings as much as queer people, I don't think.
And the queer community are just a bit more fun.
A bit. They like to giggle. Are you ready for your first one?
Should we go bar for bar?
Yeah.
And we could go band for band.
All right.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay.
Hit me.
So also, one thing I would like to say, the final thing on Agony Aunts is we have asked people to give their diva dial. If you don't know what that means, it is how you identify as a person. So, of course, we ask for your age, your sex, your diva dial. So mine, for example, would be Sue, massive Sue, trans woman, identifying as a gay otter.
Massive Sue.
That would be mine today. I
Gay
think.
otter's funny, but massive Sue.
Massive Sue. If I could change my name from Sue, I think it'd be Massive Sue. I'm not even joking. That's what my... Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hey! Right, are you ready?
Yes.
Agony
I am.
on.
Wait, sorry. And also, really reiterate that diva dial. To those who didn't do it for this one, please do it.
Yeah,
if you
please do it.
If you do one again, and it doesn't have to be completely literal. Have a little fun with it.
Exactly. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Agony art number 1.
Hit me.
The guy I'm seeing insists I call him Mummy. I see it as a cute pet name, but I know others would find it weird. Do you have any suggestions for what else I would call him? That's on 25, male, wannabe bear.
Sorry. Say the first bit again. Cis.
The guy I'm seeing insists I call him Mummy.
I thought you said he's a cis guy called Mummy.
No, I think that must have been easier to handle.
The guy I'm seeing insists I call him Mummy. I've actually had an issue in the past
I get it.
where I scream out Mummy during sex.
Are you taking the piss?
Yeah.
I was like, girl, not on the pod. I was like, Louis, this isn't for tea after.
No, but I have had an issue in the past where I like jokingly, like, in like, how you do baby voice with a partner. I go like, thanks, Mummy. Like for a bit of a laugh.
I get it. I get it.
But also
It's kind of fierce.
Also just because I'm feeling comfortable.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's nice.
Yeah. And it's quite antagonizing and it's quite funny, but it's always gone down badly.
Yeah, always. It kind of
Always.
goes. It's like a nice bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
No, but really, you are like her.
Seriously, you really look like her. Yeah. You almost smell like her.
Those eyes.
No.
You laugh.
No.
No. Anyway, it all really comes down to how you feel about it, because if it that's what I've had to put up with in the past when I've been doing it. I speak from experience.
Yeah.
I guess this is slightly different because he wants to be called Mummy.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think he'd be willing to tolerate it if you weren't comfortable with it, because it's a little out there.
It's a lot out there, but then I also think if you love them, just do it. Like, who's that hurting?
Yeah.
Like, if I want to be called Mummy, then like they just have to get on board with it.
Me personally, I would be absolutely fine with that.
So would I.
Yeah.
In fact, I reckon I could really get behind it, and I reckon it'd be really fierce.
Come on, call him Mummy.
Call him Mummy, that's so fierce.
Give him a hand job and call him
yeah,
Mummy
a gay
every now
wanting
and
to
then.
be called Mummy is so fierce. That is so fierce. Detective Fierce on the case.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Call him
That's
Mummy.
it. Honestly, when that one came in, I was like, I'm really proud of you for sending us that.
Yeah.
I feel honoured.
And that's good though. That because I like it when people are vulnerable with us.
Yeah. Girl, they get vulnerable.
Oh really?
Bitch, you best get used to it.
It's got bigger.
It's about to get weird, yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. 25 by dirty, salacious little tart. Caught my dad wanking on all fours and seeing him differently. Was it big? Was he hung?
That's not right, that.
Was there scat involved?
Oh, no.
Was he holding eye contact?
Did he come? Like, did you see your dad come?
Was it good for you?
Where did it go? If he did come, whereabouts on the floor did it land? On all fours, like a horse.
Surely can't be
like
true.
a stallion.
Surely can't be. I just wanted to read it out because it was funny. but surely can't. Should we indulge it as
Yeah,
if it might be serious?
absolutely. Yeah,
Let's go
absolutely.
there. Let's explore it.
So if
Thought experiment. Are you picturing it yourself?
No,
Daddy?
no, it's not my dad that I'm
Zaddy?
picturing. Zaddy. If you came home and your dad was on all fours and they were masturbating. Also, I don't think masturbating on all fours. Is that
He
a
didn't
thing?
say anything about. Oh wait, he did. Sorry, he did
On
say-
all fours.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought he didn't say wanking, but he did. Yeah. What's going on? I guess.
Have you had a wank on all fours?
No, it feels gross. It feels.
I wouldn't.
It feels feral.
And
And that's saying a lot because feral was on my words
I'd
out
get
for
it if like you were
2025.
doing.
Because people are using that word way too casually, but that is fucking feral.
I'd get it if
Wanking on all fours.
You were doing other stuff with other people and you're on all fours. However, the fact that you've gotten down on all fours on your own just to have a wank, knowing full well that your daughter lives in the house that you're in, that's well, it's not feral, it's vile.
He's a bi man, but
oh, it's a man.
Who cares?
Is this person a man?
Completely different diagnosis.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, if it's a gay system.
Let me check. Oh, actually, sorry, he didn't say.
And that's okay because gender doesn't exist.
No, but sorry, yeah, because he is presenting as a man in his picture at least.
Okay, gorgeous. So we're assuming you're a man if you're not Sosbos, but I'd tell my dad to kill himself.
But we've all got kinks, so.
All fours coming on the floor when you know I live with you and I'm going to come home from school. I've just been in art class.
He's 25.
Yeah. Can you not do
Why
an
am I
art class at
defending
25?
this guy?
In it! Louis all fours wanker over here.
No, but
No, but I see the vision.
yeah. I just can't imagine this is true, but if I did see my dad, it would obviously be mortifying. I would never be able to look at my dad the same way. I would probably resent him for it. I think that I might be able to forgive him
Yeah.
if I really gave myself time.
Well, you'd have to forgive him. He's your dad.
Well, no, but you're saying cut him off.
Well, I'd say kill yourself, but it was a bit of a joke.
Oh.
But like, if my dad actually did it, then I would. Well, you'd have to. Forgive
And
him
like,
more.
where in the house are we? If he's in his bedroom and you did you knock? If you don't fucking knock,
Yeah.
kill
If you
yourself.
don't. Yeah, if you don't know. Yeah. Right. Next question.
If he's in the kitchen and he's shat everywhere and he's on all fours having a wank,
Yeah.
maybe that's a different story. But if you went barging into his room, yeah, it's all about context.
It is all about context.
It's all about context.
All about context. So we've got so many. Oh my god. Okay, you ready for another one?
I'm so ready.
Okay. Oh, this is actually one for you.
As in they
Yeah,
asked for the straight man's opinion.
No, they
or-
did. They said something about Manchester, about living in Manchester.
Oh.
Oh my god.
How the fuck do they know I lived in? Oh,
Because
because you
you
said
talked
it on the
about
podcast. What a knob. Let's read today's.
Oh my god, there's so
Card.
fucking many.
I make healthy choices as I only have respect for myself.
Period.
And it's a snow leopard. The snow leopard looks
The snow
good.
leopard. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh yeah. This is the question. Agony on. How did the straight one find it in Manchester? Gonna do a 4-year course at uni of, and I'm so used to London.
Oh!
That is fierce. How did the straight one do Manchester? That is amazing.
I loved Manchester.
Mm.
I think it's a brilliant place. And like, despite not being my brother, whenever he came to visit me, was like, funny thing about Manchester is you like walk around it and you're like, where's the nice part? Just constantly.
Yeah.
It's not the most scenic city. It's not the most green city. And I also think like the fucking, they're just so nice. They're dead nice
They're
up north,
lovely
aren't
up
they?
there. They
Like,
are.
Yeah, shut up. Like, you're just kind of tokenizing northernism. Northernism? Am I tokenizing?
I think you might be. Yeah, I'm quite uncomfortable now.
But more so than that, more so than the people being nice and it being grey. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
And it's got a great music scene, both club music, less so bands, but that might have just been because I wasn't into that when I was there. I had the best time. The only regret, which I've said on this podcast, so excuse me for repeating myself because you probably already heard it, but the only regret I have is that I kind of didn't get out the kind of middle class bubble enough, which is harder at UOM because it's a slightly posher uni. But you might not give a fuck about that. You might have a completely different experience. It's really fun in my opinion. Have you ever been to Manchester?
Yeah.
I
My parents live in Greater Manchester. I'm from Nottingham. But like, I go out in Manchester a couple of times. Played Manchester a few times.
I love the clubs there.
I love Germany. It's wonderful here.
Have a cigarette, maybe 2 cigarettes. Then a
I
chocolate.
love a cigarette. I got a cigarette over there.
For hour, 2.5 hour. But yeah, I would thoroughly recommend living in Manchester. The only thing is Fallowfield's. No, Fallowfield's great. Fallowfield is like the highest concentration area of students in the country, I think, maybe.
Drop me out, I'm not going there. It's like New Cross.
Which, yeah, exactly. Where you don't live.
I've never lived here. I've never lived here.
But yeah, so I guess that isn't the funniest answer, but I would happily go to. It's a great place for straight people.
Oh yeah, drop me out. We're not going to Manchester. Next question.
Canal Street is.
Canal Street's Canal Street though. It's giving like.
It's
a street.
It's very
It's a street, for God's sake.
It's very corporate gay.
Yeah. Gross.
It's like tourist gay.
Yeah.
How do you know if you really want to move to Australia or if you're just depressed?
I mean, are you on sertraline?
You try sertraline first, then you do therapy.
Have you thought about a wank?
Then you do CBT, then you wank. Then you moan to all your friends.
Then you date someone horrible.
Ruin your relationships.
Cry.
Then you fall out with your parents.
Then you buy a new pair of Dr. Martens.
Then you do retail therapy.
Then you start saving up.
Then you join a movement.
And then you sign up for Thomas Cook free flights.
And then you get a fleshlight.
And then you fuck it raw.
And then you go to Australia.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
I think it's fine to go to Australia. I think it's fine to fantasize about getting out of the situation that you're in.
Yeah.
Even if that means going to the other side of the world. I think that's liberating.
I think it is. And girl, if you need to get away, where's it's the furthest place away? Yeah. That or Mars.
And yeah, if you may well be depressed, and that's fine. And going to Australia might solve your depression.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm answering this too seriously, and you're actually being quite funny about whether Australia's actually a good destination to go to or not. Have you ever been to Australia?
I was there for 6 months.
Oh.
Well, my dad's a cricketer, isn't it? Oh, shit, I've dicked it. Do you know what? You can have it. No, you could Google it.
You could just beep out the...
My dad's... Yeah. So we were there with my dad for work.
My dad's a chaser.
Yeah. My dad's a chaser, innit? There's bear trannies in Australia.
My dad's a political speaker. My dad's a lecturer at the University of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
We were there for 6 months.
My dad's Steve Irwin.
My dad is Rolf Harris.
If you're maybe slandering Australia or like questioning whether Australia is a good country to go to, Australians can suck, but
Australians are annoying as fuck.
And Australians are maybe after only America and the UK the easiest nation to hate on.
Yeah.
They might even be above the UK. But it is a really fun place.
Yeah.
It is like easier to live happily, I think, than the UK.
Yeah, you get paid more money.
The weather's way better.
Yeah.
The cost of living is lower.
Bitches are fitter. Men are longer.
Yeah, but they fucking
talk like this.
They talk like that, can't.
But Kath and Kim are from there, and I think that's enough reason to go.
Yeah. And you can reinvent yourself.
Transition.
Did you give this album a listen? Would you love it? Did you hate it? What? Would you rate it? You're the best. You're the best. What should I review next? Go to Australia.
Yeah, go. You might as well.
Even if you are depressed.
Stop listening to us and go to Australia, you freak.
And like, yeah, even if it's shit, go.
Yeah.
Why aren't you going?
For real? Why aren't you going? Yeah, That's the question.
Is it because your parents are like, well, you must do a job?
Yeah.
That's what
Grow
my
up.
parents sound like.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've heard them. Joking, I haven't. Do you want another one?
Yeah, babe.
Would you like another one?
Yeah.
So this is from Fat Non-Binary. How do I stop falling for ugly men?
You be a non-binary bear?
Yeah. You can be
Great.
like a non-binary lesbian as well. Be a non-binary trans woman. In many ways, I probably am that.
No, but I guess I think that bears are usually big, hairy men.
But they're also big, hairy ladies.
Ladies,
Mm.
not thadies.
Ladies, yeah. THEDY.
Okay.
Why?
That was our nugget of queer education
Yeah.
for today.
For Louise.
Straight man learns queerness.
Yeah.
What was the question?
So this is from Fat Non-Binary. How do I stop falling for ugly men?
Tough. I mean, why are you falling for them if they're ugly? Is it because you hate you are disrespecting your own standard of beauty?
Masochism.
Just horny.
Do you know what I mean? But sometimes dating ugly men is fierce.
Mm.
It's not been fierce for me.
Mm.
So I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Get yourself a stunner.
Yeah.
Get yourself someone who's scumbags.
Yeah. I guess, is it because it's Dan Bennett 10's only season? Do you know who Dan Bennett
No,
is?
I've no idea. But 10's only, I'm liking that.
Dan Bennett is this horrible TikTok influencer who you may have seen. He has a receding hairline and slick back blonde hair,
Oh.
and he loves talking about getting the UAV out, and it's 10's only season, and we're MILF hunting.
Oh my god. Is it like Tiki Chocky whatever?
It's comedy for the lads. It's
Yeah.
comedy about chase and tail for the lads.
That's why I know it.
But one line he does have
Yeah.
is it's 10's only season. And
That's kind of fierce.
speak.
I
Dan
mean, that
Bennett.
is fierce.
He ate.
It is 10's only
Dan
season.
Bennett ate. When he busted out the UAV and said 10's only season, he kind of ate.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was saying before trying to talk about beauty standards or something. But yeah, you shouldn't be falling for someone that you think is ugly. Even if they might be ugly, but you should think they're pretty.
I honestly think sometimes ugly is attractive.
What?
Yeah, but kind of like in a fierce ugly way or like a weird looking way. I'm a weird looking diva. Do you know what I mean?
But then that's not ugly to me.
Yeah, it's weird. It's unique.
Yeah.
Unique?
And everyone loves to brag. Yeah, I'm into like not conventionally beautiful people.
Literally.
Friends made that joke first though.
Get out. Get out, girl. Have we done that one then?
Wait, no, we haven't.
Oh.
Sorry. How do you stop falling for ugly men?
Grow up
Grow up, love yourself.
or jump. I think we've
Or
covered
be
it.
fitter.
Yeah. Is that because they called themselves fat non-binary?
No.
Yeah, that was nasty.
I like
of you.
bears.
I love bears. Bears are the lesbians of the
I'm
gay
kind of
community.
one myself.
Kind of otter bear guy.
But I'm trying so desperately not to be.
Okay, twink. Okay, twink.
I would love to be more effeminate, but I'm so fucking hairy.
Girl, you're so effeminate.
Girl,
surprise
I
me.
mean visually.
Oh. That must be annoying because
Yeah.
I wasn't really hairy either.
But
But my top lip at the minute is screaming. I need to laser her. I was meant to laser her tonight, but I can't bother.
Gorgeous today.
Thank you, so are you.
And you always dress really well for our podcast
And I
episodes.
tried to make an effort. Missing's got her Acne shoes on. Sample sale.
And Winnie Hall, shout out Winnie Hall.
Shout out Winnie Hall.
Dreaming of heaven on earth.
Love her.
Love her.
Mm-hmm.
She does great badges as well.
Fabulous badges.
Go Pete that.
Go hit that up.
Hit me with another one. I can't be bothered to get my phone up.
Hi, Sue. No offense, but you're always here. And Lou. So I'm seeing someone, woman and woman, WW. Are you assuming that? Okay. And we're taking it slow. Shocker, I know. But I don't really know what. Sorry, it's all over different things. I'm going to go again.
That's all good.
Hi, Sue and Lou. So I'm seeing someone, woman and woman, and we're taking it really slow. But I don't really know what I should look like or if I should be more flirtatious and communicative or not. I don't want to scare her off. Any advice? I'm 21, a cis girl.
I think we kind of covered a similar one in the last time we did this. It was like
How do you not be too much?
yeah, and I would reiterate what we said there, which is like, just do what you feel like. I feel like life is too short to withhold information. Withhold information such as that. Don't hold your feelings back just because you're scared of failure. Like if this is the person that you want to be with, they'll probably respond to it well. What do you think? Or maybe keep it all in, you fucking freak.
Yeah, it's all about jumping. Joking. No, I think that you should definitely.
Yeah, it was a great episode. Sue told 2 people to kill themselves. No. I told someone to kill themselves as well.
No, you shouldn't kill yourself.
Welcome to Straight Diva.
No,
don't
kill yourself.
And she's a diva, and we tell people to kill themselves.
Don't kill yourself. You're too sexy. No. No. I think that you should just lean into the fact that you like each other. You clearly like each other, and you've got to give it a go. And if they don't reciprocate it, just don't take no for an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Joking. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's a joke, guys.
I was trying 18 days in a row with my lesbian girl.
And she just wouldn't say no. She wouldn't say yes. So I just didn't take no.
She told me to read a book called All About Love, but I can't
read. That's what I was referencing. I think you should always consent. You should do. In fact, I love the topic of consent. No. But you seriously should.
We're covering race politics in Australia and South Africa.
Yeah.
We are saying consent is good.
Consent is so good.
What political landmark will we overtake next?
Do you know what I mean? Thank God. But yeah, just give it a go. Just give it a good old go and just like dive into it, babe, because one day you will be dead. So, do you want another one?
Yeah. Sorry, I should prepare another one. But yeah, hit me. Hit me with your best shot.
Far away. So I'm in a homoerotic, sadomasochistic friendship. Good idea to pursue it. We've admitted we like each other, but she thinks we wouldn't work together. 21, female and bisexual.
Life's too short. Do it.
Yeah, just get really freaky and start smacking each other.
Yeah.
Have you thought about hitting each other dead hard with a brick?
Amelia de Moldenberg and Florence Flo Dill did this on NTS. They had a very similar question where they did their own agony aunt thing. Like, seems like loads of people are doing like agony aunt things. I thought we were kind of trailblazing by answering people's questions on their
maybe
lives.
We are copying. Shout out Amelia.
But we love Amelia.
We actually love Amelia.
But they had very different takes on it.
Really?
Flo Dill was like, I wouldn't risk it. Like, she would prioritize having a good friend over a relationship.
Girl, no, get fucked. Quite literally get fucked.
And Amelia de Moldenberg was like, no, like, fuck it. Like,
fuck it.
Yeah, and I'm so fuck it.
I love love.
But I guess, like, you have to... I guess the fact that you're calling it erotic means...
and sadomasochistic.
You're getting... Yeah, I actually don't know.
Like smacking up. Like violent vibes. Like sexy violent vibes.
But they haven't...
Like masochistic.
Right, but they
like
haven't...
Pain.
But they haven't, like, tamed.
We like each other, but she thinks we wouldn't work together.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Okay. They're fucking, but...
They're sadomasochistic, but they haven't kissed, so they're just slapping each other up. I think you should seek help.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. Wasn't that Call Me By My Name? Whatever. Girl.
Okay, sorry. So they're
sleeping together, but they're not. Their feelings aren't involved really. They said that they like each other.
Oh God, that's a shame. And what? And the other person doesn't really think they are
involved. Yeah.
Well, look, you just need to make the fucking pitch of your life right now. Okay, this is Dragon's Den time. Okay, and you're looking for fucking 20% from fucking Duncan Ballantyne. Oh, okay, no, and you're looking for 5% for £100,000 from Deborah fucking Meaden. Shout out Deborah Meaden.
Shout out Deborah.
Meaden. But yeah, you just need to make the pitch of a lifetime.
Yeah.
And you just need to fucking... It's show time.
And the gag is, if they don't want it, you genuinely didn't want them anyway.
Yeah.
Because if they're not up to it, then you deserve so much better.
And also, it's sadomasochistic. Like, you love yourself.
There's more... Yeah, one, love yourself, and two, there's plenty of people to hit. Like, go to MOT and just smack someone, they'll probably smack you back. Do you know what I mean?
There's so many insufferable people there.
Yeah, so many.
Take it out on them. Clarifier, I don't think you don't love yourself if you enjoy sadomasochism.
I get sadomasochism. I get it. I don't want to do it all the time, but I get it. That made out that I did it at all, but don't do it all the time. But don't ask me why I've got a black eye. I haven't got a black eye. Louis looking over. Be like,
no, but I was like, okay, maybe that is based in truth.
I mean, hello.
My one that I want, or I like think I want,
is scat. Is scat play.
No, it's getting a cigarette put out on me.
I could do that.
I'm too much of a pussy too.
Why?
Because of the pain. Why are you a bitch?
Yeah.
Because
but it burned for like a second.
Because I didn't have any girlfriends in school. Why? Because I was ugly and count.
Oh no!
Sorry, I'm such a fucking bitch.
No, you're not. My heart breaks for you, girl.
I do love myself, really.
No, I believe it.
I just like leaning into the bitsty.
What?
Wait, I want to do one. Is my pussy broken? The last 3 men I dated concluded that they still love their ex.
Ooh. But who are you fucking? And I guarantee you're on a dating app and they would have told you that straight up and you've still gone and fucked them. Mm-hmm. Because... babe, are you doing that to yourself?
Right. Well, hang on. I think you're being a little bit harsh. I think
that was harsh. That was harsh from me.
No, but you may be on the money because there's definitely...
But I'm like, babe, you have to... Look, right, there's a book called Women Who Love Too Much, right? My favourite book of all time. But essentially, you will keep getting yourself in relationships with the same type of people and it'll be cyclical. You can't go out with 3 guys. This has nothing to do with your pum-pum. Your pum-pum bring life.
Your pum-pum fire!
Exactly. What it's actually got to do with is the fact that you are like attracted to people who don't give you anything. I'm really sorry, but you can't do 3 in a row and then all go back to their ex. I'm like, baby, the writing was probably on the wall. And if it wasn't, I'm sorry. And that's a horrible, horrible hiccup. And that's sorry for me for saying this. However, I'm just like 3 guys going back to their ex. Babe, they couldn't have been giving you that much.
I disagree. Because...
Why?
Why do you fucking disagree, you stupid git? Because I actually know quite a lot of straight men. And loads of my friends are straight men.
Really?
Yeah. And
you sat with one now.
I know that straight men are very prone to go... I didn't know what you said.
I said you sat with one now. My pum pum bring life.
Pum 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 pum. I know a lot of straight men, and straight men are very prone to going on dating apps very soon after they break up from their very long-term relationship. And you're not likely to find that piece of information out until you go on a date, probably.
Yeah.
I guess she's saying, maybe from what she's saying, she's implying that this has gone further than that.
Yeah.
And then maybe you do have to look at it and say, well, maybe it is on you that you knew it from the first date and then you didn't stop it there. But, like, there are so many straight dudes that are too soon out of a relationship and on a dating app.
I think people do that, and that's how men deal with their stuff. Like, my ex was on a dating app 2 days later, and my co-worker was talking to him.
2 days is crazy.
Yeah.
I think I was 3 or 4 weeks. But it is like... It is one of the most split things between, like, damn it. It's one of the only things that makes me think, damn, maybe Jermaine Greer was right. Maybe we are, like, different.
Maybe Jermaine Greer was right. Trans women are not women. What about that Jermaine quote? What about that bit?
No, not that, actually. No. The only...
No, she spoke some facts before she said that. Apparently she was on the new Louis Theroux podcast.
Well, she
I don't know if that's right, but Xander said it.
She's too serious. I just...
Well, she's lost everything now.
I want her to have a laugh sometimes.
Yeah, have you thought about giggling, Jermaine?
Yeah.
So what about giggling, girl?
Sorry, no. I do think that is one of the most interesting things about how men and women deal with breakups.
Yeah.
Is men... I mean, it's a overspoken about thing, but, like, I still see it so much, and I still have conversations about it all the time with my friends, which is men fucking hop on a dating app.
Yeah.
And are like, this is how I'm going to get over it.
Yeah.
Whereas women feel like they need time to grieve it.
Yeah, for sure. and properly get over it.
What's your stance on it?
My thing is no breakup's correct. However, I feel like my stance on breakup and my stance on this question.
Which question?
The question being is she keeps shagging.
Yeah, God, I've digressed. This is boring.
Okay, well then, just don't shag men.
Straight men
Just don't
discovers
shag
different
men.
people respond to breakups in different ways. Spellbinding. Next question.
Next question. Have you got any? It's horrible.
Yeah, I have got one.
Go.
26-year-old gay guy. Is it possible to make friends on a night out? Rex for talking at events.
Absolutely.
Great question.
I love meeting people on a night out.
Love you.
I love
you
meeting
so
people.
much, and you're
Love
gonna make
him.
friends, and they're gonna be your best friends for life.
100%.
And going on nights out is the best way to make friends.
Absolutely.
If you're moving to a city where you don't know anyone and you're all alone, the best way to make friends
is get on a pill.
is get on a pill and go to a smoking area. I mean, it really fucking does help.
It does help. Yeah.
But you don't have to take a pill.
You don't have to take a
if
pill.
You don't fuck with
Pussy.
that. But go to a smoking area, pick up smoking, ask someone for a lighter.
Oh, I want a cigarette. Oh, I got one over there. We'll have a cigarette after.
And yeah, just do it. I guess, yeah, asking for a lighter is the oldest trick in the book for a reason. It's the most non-invasive way. Clubs are great settings for making friends. London isn't the easiest place.
No.
But if you're gay, it might be easier because the gays or the gay clubs are.
You want to go out east. You don't want to go to like Central for that.
Don't go to Fold first. Work your way up to Fold.
And put your camera phone away.
Put your camera phone away because I don't like the pictures. Fold might be a bit scary. Go to Superstore.
I think, yeah, maybe pop to Superstore. You'll be able to kiki down there. I always make friends at Superstore when I used to go.
Any other Rex for saying Rex for talking at events?
Just I think get a bit drunk.
Yeah.
I think it's better when you're drunk or play drunk. If you don't drink, just play a bit like.
Yeah, and
do you know what I mean?
And surrender your ego. Like,
yeah.
Remember that nobody, like, you could happily and quite easily never see any of these people ever again. That's the beauty of going
That's the
out
best thing
alone.
about it. You almost don't exist.
Especially when you move to a new city, you're like, I can just reinvent myself.
Yeah, 100%.
So don't try your best to not feel self-conscious. Ask for a lighter. Give someone a non-invasive compliment.
Yeah.
Say I like your shoes.
Yeah, love your shoes.
And have a kiki.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
But love you.
Love you, gay.
Hope you find some friends.
100%.
I think I am all out.
So mine now get a bit serious.
Let's do a couple serious ones.
Well, there is one here that I would like to answer myself, but they did ask me, and you can definitely answer this too, but it might be a bit pointed.
Straight men suck!
No! Age 23, sex yes please, male. That's what they said about the sex bit, ASL. So age, sex yes please, but they are male. And on the diva dial, they're yappy fairy boy. How can they live a queerer existence?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I would like you to answer that question. How have you found to live a queer experience?
This is a tricky one because I would question why you want to live a queer existence. And not to be cynical, but because my mind is immediately going to pretty straight edge traditional people
Yeah.
that have said like, oh, I'm queer, and I'm like, are you?
Yeah.
Like, and obviously it's, more complex than my judgment of it, but I guess it was based on my experience of hanging out with these people that I didn't, they were straight as they come.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're asking yourself, how do I live a queerer existence? Maybe you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Speak.
But maybe you're not. Maybe you just want to get away from the horrors of toxic masculinity, straightness.
Have you tried tucking?
Men's mental health.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So maybe I'm being a cunt, and I'm sorry that you're trying to do.
No, because I do
something.
think there are two sides to the coins. Because it's like when a straight man comes out as bisexual and they're the loudest person in the room about what queerness is, that's a completely different from queerness of somebody who's like the trans experience or the lesbian experience or the gay experience even. And I think though the bisexuality is not invalid, I feel like when you've been taught your whole life that your voice matters, to then go in a space and be like, I'm learning how to be queer, can everyone teach me how to queer? It's just kind of like there's a bunch of people who didn't have to learn because they were unfortunately not given the right of not being queer. However, I think if you do want to live a queer experience, you should definitely get a bit of makeup on and change your name. Joking. I think you should focus on what you like, and I feel like in a very serious way, I feel like you know what you are no matter what anybody else tells you, and consistently and always you will constantly come into, like for example with myself as a trans woman, like I really don't present very feminine really compared to a lot of other trans women. However, I don't clock the fact that I'm a trans woman because I know I fucking am. And so whether or not people believe I am, or whether the world wants to tell me that I don't look like a certain way or that I'm actually good at it, you can actually suck a fuck and die.
Yeah, tell them to.
I'll tell them again. Suck a fuck.
And that's on period.
And die.
To counteract my quite cynical initial answer, I would say, to quote Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you seek.
Period.
By which I mean, surround yourselves with the people that you think embody what you want to be. Go into the spaces that you want, and go out there and chase it.
Yeah. Full pussy.
Full pussy, with respect, not being a loudmouth and disrespectful and obnoxious. Being respectful, and yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to add. I'm sorry for being
I think your
I'm
answer was
sorry
right.
for seeing the worst in what you said initially, and I hope you find the lifestyle you.
Yeah, I hope you get it, girl. I really do hope you get it.
Okay, thanks for listening, everyone, and we're really sorry if we didn't get to your question.
We promised we will.
We'll get to them next week.
And
it sounds like we've saved all the deep ones for next week.
Yeah, on Straight Diva.
On Straight Diva.